this? You were having fun. अब मैं सुंदर हूँ तो मैं क्या करूँगी?
The credit entirely goes to Vasan.
अच्छा आपके रेस्टोरेंट का रेफरेंस तो दोनों पिक्चरों में था.
आपको क्या दिक्कत है? मेरे 2 एक्स्ट्रा कबाब बिक जाएंगे तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
I remember watching Gangs of Wasaipur and I had the hots for you. I was like, she is hot.
See, कैसे कर लेते हैं आप?
Fans.
Hi fans. Hello fans. Hi guys, this is Huma Qureshi.
Hi guys, this is Radhika Apte.
Hi, I'm Rajkummar Rao.
आप देख रहे हैं और बताओ.
और बताओ स्तुति के साथ.
और बताओ स्तुति के साथ.
Hi, I'm Vasan Bala और आप देख रहे हैं और बताओ स्तुति के साथ.
Hi guys, welcome to और बताओ. मेरा नाम है स्तुति and अभी I'm sitting with the cast of a film जिसका नाम मैं बिना गाए नहीं ले सकती. Monica, oh my
darling.
How many times have you sung the name of your own film?
All the time.
Or can you say it without singing?
Raj
Voice
dances
over
also. Raj dances also.
Sure.
Show your little
I used
jiggle.
to, then something happened, I forgot.
What? He broke his hip. He was jiggling it so much. I was like, मोचा गया.
Huma
Serious
Qureshi, Radhika Apte, Raj and Vasan Bala. Welcome to और बताओ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say, you know, I love interviews जहाँ पे हम पहले फिल्म देख लेते हैं. Now I can't
I
reveal
know,
much,
and
but I
even
just
we
want...
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Good
That's
Something to
Yeah.
talk about.
Best,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the best.
completely.
So, starting with you, I have never seen a female cop character. I was just telling Vasan Bala that usually men play such, you know, slightly wacky, in the head kind of roles, and women are proper. How was this? You were having fun. अब मैं सुंदर हूँ तो मैं क्या करूँगी मैं सुंदर.
She's a Simba, na?
I mean, the credit entirely goes to Vasan for creating the part, writing the part, envisioning the part, and trusting me with it. So I'm very grateful to you. And yeah, she's crazy, and I'm trying to get some confidence from the character and sort of retain it in my life.
I'm sure you already have that.
Oh yeah, वो तो मतलब उसका confidence अलग level पे ही है.
Confidence and corruption.
हाँ दोनों. Corruption थोड़ा अभी सोच रही हूँ इस पे मतलब.
Okay, this is a film with such memorable characters. So coming to you, Huma, Maharani, XXL, this, the physical transformation मतलब कैसे? अच्छा आपके रेस्टोरेंट का रेफरेंस तो दोनों पिक्चरों में था, तो वो खाते हुए कैसे पॉसिबल?
आपको क्या दिक्कत है? मेरे 2 एक्स्ट्रा कबाब बिक जाएंगे तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
मैं कह रही हूँ मुझे भी खिलाओ. मैं तो जब सुनती हूँ मुझे भूख लग जाती है.
आप दिल्ली चलो, हमारे साथ दिल्ली में खिलाती हूँ आपको.
But how was it? So when did the shooting happen? And because you've gone through that plus 20 kgs, minus 20 kgs,
Yeah.
what kind of?
I think I did Maharani season 1, then Monica, then XXL, then Maharani season 2.
So with your whole gym routine and your...
It was fun, yeah. I mean, I had a lot of fun actually in all the characters. I think for me, what really sort of started was, I think, season 1 of Maharani. I think but it really, I think, just the process of doing that show, working with Subhash Kapoor, having a whole series to myself, I think enables you as well, right? And the way it was so well received. And then I just got into, Monica or My Darling, where I had so much fun working with Vasan and working with all the
Object of
actors.
Desire, you played that whole red dress dance and all, and the adaएं.
Thank you.
How was it getting into that role which you generally don't see? Like Vasan Bala anyway creates this completely.
But that's what I love Vasan, like, you know, because I keep telling him also, like, you know, like, for this part, like, there's so many conventional choices of what the desirable girl in a Hindi film should look like. But he went with me, and they had no reason to, apart from the fact that I think I troubled him. I almost forced him saying, "Mujhe cast karo apni picture mein," kind of a thing. But no, I think he saw something, and he also saw that I was really like eager to, like, you know, I'm in that space as an actor where I only want to do parts in which I can transform. Whether it's, you know, my look, or it's the way I talk, or it's my body language, because I feel like abhi to do the same thing again and again is also boring and repetitive for me. So I mean, like, for example, like after Maharani, I got like 3 films offered which were of a Bihari woman. So मैंने बोला, but ये तो मैंने कर लिया. अभी नया क्या? नहीं, ये lawyer है. मैंने कहा अच्छा.
But I'm very glad you played this part, because I remember watching Gangs of Wasaipur and I had the hots for you. I was like, she is hot.
Love you, baby.
No,
I think in Sriram Ragan Vasan Bala world, because I think I played a desirable girl in Badlapur also.
That's true.
So in this world, maybe I fit in. But I had so much fun. I had so much fun dancing. I had so much fun with how I was looking. I had so much fun, like, also doing a little beyond that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just that. I find that very limiting as a female actor to be only
Yeah.
do 2 songs in a scene. And I mean, of course, there's a place for that also. But I feel like if I can do more, I want to do more. So I mean, thanks to Vasan, like I got to look great and also, you know, contribute to the film. So I enjoyed this. I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
And we enjoyed watching you. Rajkummar, coming to you, I think literally, yeah, otherwise, whenever you're trapped in a role, love you. Including in this one. How was it getting into the skin of this character?
It was fun. I think it was there was already a great script in hand, and Vasan was making it. So it was a no-brainer for me to, just to say yes to it and nothing else. Once we dived into it, I think it was pretty much easy. I think he kept the environment very easy on set. We were never really under any pressure. We all were, just giving our best out there and trying to push each other as well, along with following his vision, whatever he wanted out of us. But honestly, I've also seen the film, but when I saw the film, I expected a good film, but I think he made such a cracker of a film. It was insane what he has done to the film. To take all that footage and to edit it and put that BGM and those animations, it was just insane.
Yeah. The sound design, the music, the lighting, this whole universe that you created. जो यहाँ दिख नहीं रहा है, he's the DAP appointment.
He should also like just please say
Show your
hi.
face once,
Please
yaar.
come and throw your
अंधेरे से रोशनी में आओ.
लाना यार.
रोशनी में आओ अंधेरे से.
इतना क्या प्यार है
आपके
darkness
ऊपर भी
से.
आप light आने
रहता हूँ.
Akanda light.
No, but seriously, it was just this vision that made us buy into the fact that this can actually happen. Otherwise, it's a completely, what is happening kind of film. कैसे कर लेते हैं आप?
कैसे
कर लेते हैं आप? कैसे कर
तो
लेते
नहीं
हैं
पता.
आप?
But yeah, I mean, even when I read the script, that in fact Yogesh, the writer, had narrated it to me first. So even then, I was like floored. Like, this is a film that I have to somehow make. So I had heard it first, I think way back in 2019, early 2019, and then somehow we got to making it. Yeah, I mean, the script itself was like supremely mad for me to kind of be completely drawn in, and then we just started building it up. Yeah, like knew what the music is kind of going to be, collaborating with Swapnil, what kind of look it is going to have, and then getting all the actors, and it just kept falling in place. Some films do, and this one did.
And I have to compliment you, great casting. तो कैसे हुआ? They were all your first choice, like.
Yeah. तो लेकिन ऐसा हो गया यार, मतलब ये ऐसा नहीं होता. और especially राज के साथ तो मतलब संजय राउतरे, who is the producer, emailed him the script. He read, and within 24 hours, not even 24 hours, he said,
overnight,
these things don't happen. Yeah, these things don't happen.
Yeah.
So all like happy coincidences that got us together too.
And also, both the ladies have got such powerful, interesting roles, because we are used to seeing a template like ये तो या तो बहुत बुरी या बहुत अच्छी, police officer तो very very straight, but there's that curve in both these.
बधाई दो मैं police officer is not straight.
Sorry.
Come on, kill, plug in.
Not bad.
Yeah. But also the idea was that it should also not come from a very patronizing gaze also.
Yeah.
Strength also comes from patronizing. Yeah, at least हमारे तरफ से तो आता ही है बहुत. तो वो नहीं था. I hope वो नहीं था.
That's true, I have exactly like empowering women, but sometimes when men direct it and
I
write
want a pat on the back.
it is patronizing, and we sometimes feel like it's okay, it's still a step towards that direction, so let's just follow it and do it. But this one wasn't.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't think it was, unless I'm wrong. But
Speak to me about the sound design and the music, because Gaane, the name itself makes you want to sing, and then it's just woven together, that whole tapestry of music and lyrics.
So Achint, I've known him since 2014. In fact, Achint, me and Swapnil were supposed to work way back on something, but that never happened. But this happened. He's always been a very extremely talented kid, and I'm so glad that we could collaborate on this. He has like in-depth, obviously, knowledge of music, and the ones that he doesn't have, he'll research and he'll make sure that he masters it. And so that's the sort of collaboration I've had with him. We kind of went old school, first cracking the melody, then the structure, and then come to lyrics, and then the instrumentalization, and then everything. Like adding one layer like they used to do. So that's the one we followed. and Achin like came up with some incredible songs. It were all like the ones that he make me hear the first time the melody. It is in the film. It's not like अरे ये अच्छा नहीं है, अरे वो अच्छा नहीं है या वो करते हैं. 6 songs, all 6 were like that.
And love them all, especially where they're used. You know, इतने passion के साथ आप एक project में काम करते हो. You've such great roles. You've done so well. I just want to understand when it's received, or अगर कई बार you know you don't get the kind of response that you expect from any project. How do you deal with it? You all of you have a solid body of work. You've been in the industry for that long. कैसे deal करते हो?
You have to just do what you have to do, yeah. I mean, for me, the fun is in the process of it. Of course, reward never hurts.
Yeah.
It's always good to have your work well received. But beyond a point, I think there's a sense of detachment. Ki this is the best I could have done at this point in time with the knowledge I had, the resources I had, and now this is done. If it clicks, then great. If it doesn't click, then there's so many learnings that come along with it, right? So I view my work like that, which is why maybe there's a sense of detachment also from success and failure both.
And from criticism or reviews.
And from criticism also, because I feel like, you know, that's why when people are praising you, you know, okay, it's great and it feels amazing, but you also know that there could be a day when this will not be the case. And hence you, like my mother used to, when we started acting, so my mother had this habit कि ना वो मेरे और साकिब की clippings इकट्ठा करते थे. And she used to really follow it. And I used to tell her, like, don't do this, because you know what's going to happen? One day there'll be like a bad article and you'll feel really hurt. So don't keep them in a scrapbook, because, and then now she stopped, of course, but this was way back. So I look at everything like that. Like nothing is like in my house you won't see like pictures of me or like my awards everywhere, because I feel like the more you take it so seriously, you know, the more it sort of hurts you. You should enjoy your work as an artist. Like this is
it easier said than done?
Of course it is. Of course it is easier said than done. Of course it's hard to not be hurt or not be shook if something you worked really hard on, you know, doesn't click. It really hurts. But then the thing is, how sooner do you bounce back? You know, you can't wallow in it. There's other things that you have to do.
Radhika, what about you?
No, I agree with her entirely. I think the process is very important. But you know, rejection, criticism, these are very, these words they come with a weight and a force. But I think you just look at it, okay, I thought this would be the case. I thought this would work. I did this way. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. So maybe, oh, this is why it didn't work. Okay, great, I'll try this way. It's actually just, if you just look at it like that, it's a part of a longer journey.
Yes.
It's not the end of anything. And in fact, it's a learning process, right? You're not already there. So you're just learning. It's more interesting. Having said that, of course, hurts to fail or to be rejected. Of course, it feels a pinch, but that's why the fruit is sweeter when you get it. So I think,
and there's also like in popular media, this whole way of like celebrating like overnight successes.
Yeah.
They come with a lot of years of practice and patience and the waiting game and all of that. And we like to glorify it कि अरे एक picture आई और देखना ये star बन गया. उसकी एक picture चली देखी हो गया. But ऐसा होता नहीं है. उसके पीछे बहुत सारे years of knowledge, patience, hard work जाता है जो किसी को कभी दिखता नहीं है. And उसके article नहीं छप सकते. उसका मतलब कोई interview में आप उसको explain नहीं कर सकते. So it's a collective wisdom.
and not just for actors, for directors, Vasan, like you've worked so much, and I mean you deserve every bit of like praise that will come your way.
Fans.
Hi fans.
Hello fans.
मैं उसका fan है.
Raj, coming to you, you've seen the highs and the lows. Was there a time when you really had to kind of mentally speak to yourself to ensure that you don't get bogged down by negative criticism or bogged down by the fact that you don't?
I never really felt low, honestly. Never felt like shit, it's all over for me. No, never. I was constantly working, and some film worked really well, some film didn't. I think the best part is I'm very honest in my judgments, and I'm very honest for my work. Films that didn't work, I knew why they didn't work. I'm not talking about box office only, just as a film overall. I think you have to be really honest to yourself.
Right.
I don't live in that bubble ke I made such a good film yaar and it didn't work and
how the thing is going to turn out.
I know in my whatever career that these were the films which didn't really end up being good films, and that is fine. I signed them at that point of time with full honesty and sincerity, and we made it. And also while making it, you get an idea. You get an idea कि यार इसकी ना vibe ठीक नहीं है, energy ठीक नहीं है, and then you see it, you realize already when you see it, whatever 2-3 days before it releases, you're like, yeah, that's what I expected. And now I'm not. When people come and tell me, you know, yaar, on Friday, what a film, yaar, then I feel, listen, brother, sister, it's not. Don't give me that. It's not. Maybe for you, but I know my fact. I know my truth. It's not. Yeah.
That's a good skill to have, and I think as a filmmaker, I'm sure you know you've made a great film with this one.
This one, yes, of
Yes,
course.
he has,
We all will say it together.
Listen, we are very
He
proud
really
of this
has,
film.
yeah, we are very
We're really proud of this film, and we
I'm
are
in
very
your
happy.
team. I'm not saying it's not a nice film. Of course it is.
But for it's such a nice thing that we are promoting a film that we really like.
Yeah, and we love. Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, that is the best feeling.
Yeah,
when you're so
man.
confident, you know, we made a good film, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling.
I love this. I love
Yeah, but
such a
yeah.
we've actually.
Like, with the face pe dikhta, you see any of the promotions of us only.
Yeah.
Go back to our
Previous-
past interviews,
Yeah.
the films that you
Like,
will see,
ठीक है,
यार
इसको-
इसके ना face पे दिखता है.
Outside.
People have told me this. कि तुझे उस film पे भरोसा नहीं था ना? दिखता है तेरे चेहरे
That's
पे.
true, actually.
Yeah.
And yeah. So you're a good actor, but you don't hide that.
No, I'm very expressive. I think my face is very expressive. I'm not really a good actor.
Arey yaar, fishing for compliments. Hello, next question.
Vasan, coming to you as a filmmaker, how do you make that judgment कि मेरी अपनी creative satisfaction होनी चाहिए, and yet will I be able to get the audience to understand what I want to say?
So I think audience ko the goal is to make them understand the story, but not about it being successful. That is never the thing. I don't think you can outguess the audience.
Yeah.
So this is the story I'm making. This is my expression, and within this, can I communicate something and not confuse them too much, or not mislead them too much? Those are the only concerns. Not कि इस पे ताली बजाएंगे या इस पे सीटी बजाएंगे या यहाँ चल जाएगी picture. So those I think they maybe some people know. I तो don't.
No, but Vasan, what is a very good thing about Vasan is that with a lot of directors, sometimes what happens is that they take the audience for granted, or they look down upon the audience कि ये तो बेवकूफ है, मतलब whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like despite the fact that he has so much knowledge about cinema, he never talks down to his audience. You know, he's watching the film with them, as them, you know, in the trenches with them. And I'm telling you to lose that ability. Like, I hope like you never lose that, because that's the most beautiful quality. Like, you're never talking down to them कि अरे मैंने तो इतनी पिक्चर देखी है, इनको क्या पता? मैं बताता हूँ cinema. You know, like that
वो तो
happens.
मतलब वो तो लात मार के चले जाएंगे यार.
Yeah, that's something.
But that's
and,
why you have
and
a
which is why
unique
Monica
style,
World
and
is such
that's
an
why-
accessible film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you don't get all these amazing references,
Correct.
you still enjoy the film.
It's not necessary for people.
Yeah.
True.
It's an accessible film.
Yeah.
So I am looking forward to actually interviewing you guys for your next project and seeing the facial expressions.
Raj, only Raj, huh? Only
Okay.
Raj. मैं तो बहुत अच्छी actress हूँ.
Luckily अभी जो भी next आ रही है touchwood अच्छी है. तो yeah, अच्छा ही रहेगा.
But that was the most honest comment. Thank you. Aur Batao with you guys was really fun, and all the best.
Thank
for
you, Stutee.
Monica, oh my darling.
Thank you.